I was surprised at how much hate the last YouTube video got. 2,500 views, I think over 200 dislikes in the Pittsburgh Steelers fan base. And, it really alarms me because, I know I said he was washed up, but, you know, it wasn't just, Matt, you're wrong, in your, accusations of, Big Ben Roethlisberger, but it was also taken to a point where it's almost like you're just throwing, Browns fans, on the ground. And I made a post 2 days ago after the Browns game. It said, "Great win today for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Congrats on 5-0. Respect and shake hands. Browns will never have a true coach, lol. Browns moved to 4-2 with two losses being two of the top four toughest games anyway, at Pittsburgh Heinz Field, at Baltimore. I am okay with that. Just get a top 7 seed and we should be fine to at least have fun. I will see you Thursday when I get unbanned from Sony PlayStation. What a joke, lol." We then have these comments. We see Cameron D. He says, "Browns are a joke. Show us our damn respect for once. Like, damn, you were acting like Browns even had a chance and they were contenders. They won't make the playoffs. Be realistic. They will never win a ring. Hopefully they give Baker a huge contract since he's not washed like you claimed Ben was, but don't acknowledge he's 24-2-1 against Cleveland in his career. Like, damn, dude." So it's funny how Cameron D makes this comment, even though I said, "Congrats on your win." We see Kyle Clan comment back to Cameron D, "Chill, bro. It's not that serious. You're talking as if you actually play for the Steelers." Great comment there by Kyle. I also got a DM on Instagram from Cam D, who is a Pittsburgh Steelers fan, mind you. 38-7, like we still have a chance. It just really alarms me because I don't like how they say that we had no chance. There's a difference between saying, oh, that was an easy game. It was an easy game. You guys won fair and square. Baker Mayfield sucks. We understand that. But it's another thing to say that we had no chance. Vegas had the line at 3.5. You guys were favored by 4 points. Last time I checked, that means that we have a chance. I would say that if you guys were favored by over 10 points, then yeah, we probably had no chance. But I just don't understand why, you're really just pounding the rock. Like you really have to pound the nail, in my head that, we had no chance when I even said, "Great game, shake hands." I even said in my post, "Congrats on 5-0." I even said, we played two tough teams, Steelers and Ravens. Let's go out there and just get a 7 seed and have fun. But no, we get backlashed for that. The one thing I don't understand about Steelers fans is that even if we were to win, the Browns, let's say that we get, a Super Bowl, this year or whatever, next year, I don't care when it is, let's say we do it. We're still going to get backlashed. Steelers fans are going to say, "Yeah, but we won 6. You won 1. We're better." We can win 7 and they can have 6 and they'll still have an excuse. It's always the same, just BS. It's the same BS stuff. I could sit here all day and defend why LeBron James is the best basketball player of all time. People are going to trash it because he's from Cleveland. Oh, it's for sure MJ. Michael Jordan is the best by far. It's not like LeBron James came at 18 years old, right from high school. It's not like, he had the greatest comeback of all time, 3-1 against one of the best teams of all time. 73-9 was their record, the Warriors that year. Just a great team, great program. And I know Kyrie Irving had the shot, blah, 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 but he had to block. I'm not going to sit here and defend that. I think LeBron James is the best player of all time. 18 years old, right from high school, that's my argument. You want to write a book, you want to write a whole article, you want to, draw me a picture of why MJ is, do it. It's all subjective. I'll tell you one subjective thing right now. Let's give Cameron D for an example. Now, Cameron D, obviously, shout out to you on my YouTube. Cam D is almost 17 years old. He's a junior in high school, I think. He's 2 years younger than me because he's one of my subs for Madden. He has not seen jack shit, and that's a hot take. The last time the Steelers won the Super Bowl, he was 6 years old. He was born in 2003. They won it in 2009. Hell, he could even have been 5.5 years old. It depends when his birthday was. If your birthday, Cam, is in the summer, then that would mean you're 5.5 years old. So you were in kindergarten when the Steelers actually won it all. So, you've seen so much more than me. You've seen playoffs. You've seen dominancy over Cleveland. But in reality, these people act like they've seen so much more. And honestly, they actually have, on paper. But you haven't even won it, you haven't seen the best thing yet. I've seen it. In my city, with LeBron James. I've seen it. You haven't seen anything in Pittsburgh with, I think, Penguins. Okay, hockey really matters. Blue Jackets are doing pretty good for Ohio, but the top three sports, baseball, basketball, football. Cleveland, greatest player of all time, in my opinion. It's subjective. Go ahead and trash me in the comments if you want to. It's subjective. I think LeBron James is the best of all time. You think Michael Jordan? Shake hands. Congrats. Who cares? We were able to witness in Cleveland the best basketball player of all time. Best of all time. One of the best comebacks of all time. Not to mention in the last 10 years, even back to the Spurs in 2007, 2009. I forget what year it was. We got swept, but we made the finals too in 2008. So in the last 13 years, Cleveland has made 5 NBA finals. I've seen a lot in my life. I'm not sure what year it was. Let me go and look it up right now because I remember watching that finals with Tim Duncan and Ginobili. Let me look it up. Let's see, Cavs. What the hell? All right, Cavs, Spurs, finals. 2007. So I was about 6 years old. I was in first grade. I barely remember it. But I remember a little bit of it. I remember being excited and having my sleeping bag. I slept in the TV room that night because I didn't have a TV in my room at 6 years old. I remember sleeping down in the TV room was a big thing. In the finals. Now Cameron D, if you want to make your argument of being 5.5 years old or 6 years old, congrats because being in first grade, that was probably a great time for you. It was. So, in all reality, maybe that does count. Maybe I'm overthinking that. Maybe 6 years old is a great time to be alive, to witness something. But in my eyes, I feel like at least 8 to 10 years old, at least is where you really should be to really know what's going on. Because I was in first grade and I remember kind of wow, nice, but I wasn't so into it at 6 years old in first grade. It's not like my parents said you must watch this. We're in first grade, our mind is everywhere. But we've seen way better basketball than you guys. I don't think you guys have. I don't think you guys have a basketball team, do you? The 76ers doesn't really count. You guys haven't really done anything really. So we won basketball. We won baseball. So we won 2 out of 3. and you guys win football, but you know what? Honestly, Cleveland sports, I would say Pittsburgh fans, we've seen more things than you guys in the last 10 years. I mean, we're talking about the last 10 years now. The last 10 years. I don't care about 29, okay? I don't care about the, Cardinals. That was great. It was. But in the last 10 years of my lifetime, from 9 to 19 years old, that's the prime years. I've seen way more. Indians, World Series. Cavs obviously came at 3-1. Browns is horrible. It is. It's horrible. But it's just so much backlash, for Cleveland. Oh yeah, you're a Cleveland Browns fan. I didn't expect anything better. Well, actually, we have one of the coolest sports, in my opinion, in like the last 10 years. I mean, Browns are a zero, probably one of the bottom five franchises, Jaguars, Browns, you name it, right? Even Dolphins and Jets, they've been nothing the last 10 years. But when you look at basketball and baseball, our teams are pretty good, especially for the payroll. The Indians have a low payroll, and we are competing with the Yankees. I'm proud of that. So people have to realize, it's a game. It's all about fun. It's all game. But like some of these comments, bro, just hate. I mean, look at all these comments, bro. Like I mean, I can just pull it up right now and read some of these. I mean, you're a Browns fan, bro. Come on, there's no arguments. This guy made me lose brain cells. The only thing washed up is your thought process, period. Your football IQ is limited. I didn't realize Browns fans lived up to a stereotype of being dumb. Imagine a Browns fan sucking at football. This man's a low IQ. You lost me wearing that Browns visor. It's just, I want to see you try. I want to see you try. There's not one comment. There were 2,400 views. 2,400 views. 200 comments. There wasn't one comment that said, wow, I respect you for being loyal to a bad team. It's all hate. It's all it is. It's all hate. Steelers are better. Oh, yeah, let's just, make fun of somebody that's already on the ground. Browns suck. People just pick one team and just target them. Really, it's actually verbal bullying in the NFL community. I mean, seriously, it's just like there is no respect. There is no, who cares about loyalty? I was born, right outside of Cleveland, Ohio. Do you really think I had a choice? I mean, I would have it no other way. I would have it no other way. I love my team. I love my city. I love my experiences. They've built and shaped to be who I am today. And I'm going to defend the argument that Cleveland is a great city to be in. And yeah, our football team has not been the best, but overall, as a sports city, it's been pretty good. And I just wish you Steelers fans would just just quit, pounding that rock because you guys just want to raise your own self-esteem by, by really just making fun of us. I want to see you try being a Browns fan. I want to see you guys try being a Lions fan. It's horrible. Doesn't mean I don't want to be a Browns fan. It's just, it's not the greatest. See it through our point of view. That's all I'm asking, bro. Take care.